the royal drama nobody saw coming. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this story is one of those jaw-dropping royal twists you'll want to stay updated on. Just when you thought the royal drama had cooled down, a fresh wave crashes in. Unexpected, controversial, and impossible to ignore. In 2026, whispers turned into headlines when Sarah Ferguson, Fergie, allegedly opened up about Meghan Markle's past in a way that left royal watchers stunned. But is this a shocking truth finally surfacing, or just another chapter in the never-ending royal rumor mill? Let's unpack it all. The British royal family has never exactly been short on drama, but this time the tension feels different. Reports began circulating that Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, made comments suggesting Meghan Markle had a previous connection to Prince Andrew, long before she became the Duchess of Sussex. Naturally, the internet exploded. Social media lit up with debates, speculation, and a flood of opinions. Some people were quick to believe it, while others dismissed it as yet another attempt to stir controversy around Meghan. But why now? That's what has everyone scratching their heads. Why would Fergie speak out now? Timing is everything, and this timing raised eyebrows. Fergie has historically maintained a somewhat diplomatic silence when it comes to royal tensions. So for her to allegedly speak out, especially on something this sensitive, feels intentional. Could it be a response to ongoing tensions within the royal family? An attempt to reshape public narratives? Or simply something taken out of context and blown out of proportion? Royal insiders, and even casual observers, know that family dynamics behind palace walls are rarely simple. Old relationships, alliances, and misunderstandings often resurface in the most unexpected ways. And that leads to the next big question. Headlines quickly claimed that Meghan went nuts following these alleged revelations. But let's slow that down for a second. There is no verified public statement confirming any dramatic reaction from Meghan herself. Instead, what we're seeing is a mix of anonymous sources, sensational headlines, and a lot of interpretation. It's important to separate emotion-driven storytelling from confirmed facts. Still, it does raise a relatable thought. Have you ever had someone bring up something from your past, whether true or not, and suddenly everyone has an opinion? That feeling of losing control over your own story? That's something many people can understand, even outside royal life. The claim suggests that Meghan may have had some form of early acquaintance or indirect connection to Prince Andrew before her royal life began. However, no concrete evidence has been publicly confirmed. No official statements from Buckingham Palace validate the claim, and no credible timeline has been fully established. So what does that mean? It means we're dealing with a situation where speculation is filling in the gaps. And in the age of viral content, speculation spreads fast. Sometimes, the lack of clarity is what fuels the biggest stories. Let's be real, royal narratives aren't just about facts. They're about how stories are told and received. Meghan Markle has long been a polarizing figure. Some see her as a modern, independent woman challenging tradition. Others view her as a disruptive force within the monarchy. So when a story like this emerges, people tend to interpret it based on what they already believe. It's like watching the same movie, but everyone walks away with a different ending. And that raises an important thought. Are we reacting to the story, or to our own assumptions about the people in it? In today's digital world, headlines are designed to grab attention. Stories evolve as they spread, and not everything you read is fully verified. That doesn't mean nothing is true. It just means context is everything. So if you're following this story, here are a few smart ways to stay grounded. Look for verified sources. Don't rely on a single headline. Check multiple reputable outlets. Question the language. Words like shocking, exposed, or meltdown are often used to amplify emotion. Stay open-minded. New information can always change the narrative. Because let's face it, the truth is rarely as simple as it first appears. Whether the claims are true, exaggerated, or completely misunderstood, one thing is clear. The royal family is once again under intense public scrutiny, and situations like this can have real consequences. Strained relationships, media pressure, Public image shifts. For a family already navigating modern challenges, this adds another layer of complexity. But here's the big question moving forward. Will this story fade away like many before it? Or is it just the beginning of something bigger? Why do stories like this capture so much attention? Because at their core, they're not just about royalty. They're about identity, reputation, trust, and the idea of hidden truths. These are themes everyone can relate to, even if the setting is a palace instead of everyday life. It's storytelling at its most powerful, real or not. It taps into emotions we all understand. And that's what keeps us watching. Do you think there's truth behind these allegations? Or is this just another case of royal rumors spiraling out of control? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed deep dives into stories like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss the next big reveal.